Hey everybody, Valerie Zammitti of Zammitti Law, where we provide peace of mind to families through estate planning, elder law, and probate matters. Today we're going to talk about what is an asset protection trust. Before we get there, however, if you'd like to talk about this topic or anything estate planning or probate related, you can reach out to us for a free conversation at yourplanningattorney.com. That's yourplanningattorney.com. Now, this question about what an asset protection trust comes from most clients who are seeking some insulation for the assets they've worked their lives for. And so we have to talk about first the basics. An asset protection trust is an irrevocable trust. An irrevocable trust is simply one that is not meant to be changed easily. Doesn't mean it can't be changed, but it takes much more to do to get that type of thing done. Because it's meant to protect you in some way, it shouldn't be so easy to shift it up. Now, an irrevocable trust, with regard to asset protection, usually requires that you designate someone else to act as the trustee or the manager of the assets. And the assets you choose to protect are the ones that you're going to title into that trust. Whether it's a brokerage account or a home, you need to transfer it to be owned by that trust, whatever the title may be that you choose. For example, I'll give you a couple examples. One, a Medicaid asset protection trust. We can put our fully paid off home under that type of trust, and all you're expecting is to be able to live there, and you can live there. For most states, there's no Medicaid lien placed on it, what we call a life estate under that trust and the home that is existing there. Likewise, maybe you can transfer some brokerage assets to this type of trust. Excuse me, that's my cat. And those assets in some states, depending on the Medicaid laws, will allow you to have income flow from that Medicaid trust. So you get some benefits, but the point is that you're giving away the principal. And that's basically to be gifted to the family at a later point, usually your passing. And the benefit to the family overall is that it starts the look-back period for Medicaid purposes. Second type of example, sort of on the other end of the spectrum, is an irrevocable life insurance trust. If you're in the circumstance where you potentially could have an estate tax because you're close to maybe the federal or your state limit, you may want to implement what's called an irrevocable life insurance trust, and you fund that with a life insurance policy so that those assets, where you designate someone else as the trustee, and there's some other nuances there, keep the proceeds of that death benefit, out of your taxable estate. So it's money's funneled to the family without it being taxed for estate tax purposes. So in sum, an asset protection trust is something where you're giving up either control or the usage of those assets, sometimes both, but to gain some other protection. Okay? And as a reminder, if you have any questions about this topic or anything estate planning or probate related, you can reach out to us for a free conversation at yourplanningattorney.com. Again, yourplanningattorney.com. Thank you so much for listening. We hope you enjoyed this information, and if you found it useful, please share, like, subscribe where appropriate so you and others don't miss out. Again, Valerie Zammitti of Zammitti Law, where we provide peace of mind to families through estate planning, elder law, and probate matters. Take care.